But with the star in reverse, it's just kind of elaborating on, okay, it's funny because when I'm seeing these reversal cards in your spread, Capricorn, these are things that are kind of manifesting subconsciously in the back of your mind. And Capricorn, you have this star energy showing up at the end of the month, end of December, and it's, yes, it's in reverse, and it could say kind of like good riddance to kind of like any stagnant kind of energy that was like blocking, you know, somewhat, or it's also kind of let me see. It's kind of allowing for a lot of insight, a lot of spiritual, because Capricorn, you are a spiritual sign. You have like, you know, at least 3 different evolutions. And, you know, the other, your polarity is the Cancer. And the Cancer is cardinal water, emotional water. And this is really stirring up the psychic intuition that you have, Capricorn, and you're able to explore it more. And that could be some sort of like there's some sort of hobby around wanting to gain some higher insight and different knowledge. So I feel like maybe your curiosity is going to lead you into exerting energy with kind of researching, or when you're out, maybe you want to kind of go to different places where you can where there would be a chance where you could gain some really incredible like insight. Maybe you want to go to the park and exert some energy and, you know, sit by a tree and, you know, go to some like in a nature walk, something very pristine. So it's drawing you out of the house to go to a like pristine place. That way you can shut your mind off of the normal grind, because everything seemed to be flowing within the home and, you know, whatnot. So this is going to want to, with the Page of Wands in reverse, this thought is, where do I want to like kind of invest a little social, action-oriented energy? And you're getting this subconscious message, and then the star in reverse, you're like, okay, I think I want to, you know, go to some pristine place and, you know, listen in, channel some guides if that's what you're into. You know, talk to your guides. If you don't do that, maybe you want to just relax your mind and kind of reminisce on something and then get some downloads that way, whether you know it or not. So that's what I'm picking up. So let's continue. And then we have Justice coming up. Another nice card. They're very, very kind of detailed, and the colors are very rich. So with the Justice card coming up, after the Star in reverse, under the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like, you know, what needed to be brought into better balance with everything that we had already mentioned is here to do so. There is this kind of this natural organic blend that is happening, and you know, like I'm hearing this is the inner work that's necessary in order for kind of, you know, this balance of within to kind of balance the external. And this is going to give you a better better work home life balance, and it's also going to really shed light on enjoying life and what it is you like to do. You know, I mean, she's looking over at the star and she's like, what kind of like gives you a spark of ingenuity, or what excites you? What do you look forward to doing when all the work is done? Because, you know, Justice is coming here to, you know, bring things in balance for you, Capricorn. So by the end of the month, you're going to be able to kind of have time to check back in with your higher self. You know, your connection to divinity, as above, so below, and it's going to really help ground you more. And then at the end of it, we have the Three of Swords upright. And, you know, what I'm getting with this, Capricorn, is this is just telling me it's almost like there's a sense of like kind of like loosening the, like what my guys is just like popping up and placing in my psyche is just that there's this kind of block within the self-love almost kind of arena. It's like there's some emotions that you kind of shut off because you're trying to gain better balance, and you know, with the Justice card upright, there needs to be balance. So that's what, you know, makes me respond in that way. And I'm also hearing by the end of this, you're going to be able to really allow for you know, all of this process, it's going so well this month for you, Capricorn. December, as far as like just this elemental like balancing of the earth and the water energy. And you're even getting a touch of the star energy, which is wanting you to kind of get in touch better with your not just your subconscious arena, but it's also the connection to divinity and whatever that means for you. And this is going to kind of be like a bittersweet thing at the end of the month. And it's almost like after you kind of allow for this month to flow and process, the end of the month, you're going to feel this, it's like a bittersweet feeling, and it's going to ultimately end up into the next phase of basically kind of just healing the mind from all of the emotional blocks that were being put into place, I want to say, by the divine, because those mental blocks with the Three of Swords, it's like the three mental just blocks was affecting the heart, the love energy. And as we go forward into the next month, that was the final thing that needed to happen, so you can kind of just like, you know, kind of clear out all of that that inner kind of it's a little bit of mental anguish, and it's a little bit of kind of a heartache a little bit. So it's going to move you into being able to think better, have better clarity regarding emotions, and having that blend in with how it makes you, you know, process your thoughts, and how it creates this, better balance with what it is that you do and you produce as far as, material wise, Capricorn. So, with that being said, now let's get you a water crystal oracle. And I really like this deck. So we're going to draw a water crystal. And each of the crystals, they have a different shape. And the thing with these water crystals by Dr. Masuro Emoto, if you use sound resonance and love vibrations, the water crystals, they form very harmonious patterns. And if you think about the water going in your system, these harmonious patterns create good health, create vitality. And that's how, that vibration of love and that frequency and that even the sound resonance of a certain balancing and kind of like caring, nurturing vibes, it creates this patterning with the